Charles Oakley hit with $642,000 sanction in 8-year message legal feud. Former New York Knicks star Charles Oakley has been ordered to pay $642,337 in legal fees to Madison Square Garden company, Message, in the latest and most costly development of his nearly 8-year legal battle with the arena and its owner, James Dolan. The six-figure payment is a severe court sanction imposed due to the former All-Star's failure to preserve crucial digital evidence. The core issue: the bad faith destruction of evidence. The $642,337 sanction, issued by U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnofsky on October 31, 2025, is a direct penalty against Oakley for what the court determined to be the bad faith loss of highly relevant text messages. The missing texts. The scope: the missing evidence includes approximately 5 years of text messages from the date of the 2017 incident up to early 2022, which the court considered vital to both Oakley's claims and Message's defense against them. Oakley's explanation: Oakley's legal team claimed the messages were lost when he upgraded his phone after his previous device broke. In a deposition, Oakley further stated he was not technologically inclined and didn't understand how to save the data. The court's finding: federal judges, including U.S. Circuit Judge Richard Sullivan, explicitly rejected this explanation. In a July 2025 ruling, Judge Sullivan wrote that the loss of the text messages cannot be credibly explained as involving anything other than bad faith. This finding of willful evidence destruction, spoliation, opened the door for Message to seek compensation for the costs incurred while trying to recover the missing information. Sanction breakdown. Message's legal team, King and Spalding, had initially requested over $1.5 million to cover the cost of their efforts, arguing they were forced to chase false leads and conduct a prolonged, expensive investigation due to Oakley's noncompliance. Judge Tarnofsky significantly reduced that figure, finding that Message time entries contained inconsistencies and were, at times, wildly inflated. She kept the hourly rate for much of the work. The final amount of $642,337 was granted to reimburse Message for the legal fees and costs directly tied to the pursuit and discovery dispute over the deleted texts. The origin: a viral 2017 altercation. The legal saga dates back to a high-profile incident that began a long-running public feud between Oakley and Knicks owner James Dolan. February 8, 2017, while sitting courtside at Madison Square Garden during a game, Charles Oakley was confronted by arena security guards. A scuffle ensued and Oakley was forcibly restrained, handcuffed, and publicly escorted out of the arena. Initial aftermath: Oakley was charged with misdemeanor assault and criminal trespassing, though the charges were later dismissed after he agreed to a plea deal to avoid trouble for 6 months. He was also banned from the Garden for 1 year. A ban that was briefly lifted following an NBA-brokered meeting between Oakley and Dolan. The lawsuit: September 2017, Oakley filed a civil lawsuit against Message and Dolan alleging assault, battery, and defamation. The defamation claims centered on public statements made by the Knicks organization and Dolan suggesting Oakley was intoxicated or needed help for personal issues, which Oakley sought to prove were lies intended to smear his name. The ongoing legal pendulum. Despite the recent sanction, the main civil suit has been a protracted legal battle with changing fortunes for both sides. 2020 dismissal: a U.S. District Court judge initially dismissed the entire lawsuit in February 2020. 2023 revival: in May 2023, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit overturned the dismissal and reinstated Oakley's claims for assault and battery against Message and its security personnel, allowing the case to move forward. Current status: the core claims of assault and battery remain pending, with Message having recently sought a motion for summary judgment. The $642,000 sanction now adds a massive financial burden to Oakley as the underlying case continues to move toward a potential trial or settlement. Oakley's legal team has already announced their intention to appeal the sanction order, setting the stage for yet another lengthy court battle over the payment of fees before the main matter of the 2017 altercation is finally resolved.